according to Greta Gerwig, she says that there is a lot more story to tell about Ken.
Yeah, she said they had so much material, they had to cut a bunch out, and it was so much fun and so easy to write for Ken that they could easily do a ton more. And so she was asked, will there be a Ken film? And she basically said, it's possible, who knows?
I mean, because
And
he's
he's Knuff. I mean, if they do it, that's just, I would just call it Knuff.
enough, yeah.
I wouldn't even, I wouldn't even
Yeah.
try to market it any other way.
And Ryan
But I gotta
Gosling
be.
did his thing. So
Oh, go ahead, you first.
I said Ryan Gosling did his thing, so I could totally see this being a thing, especially after his performance that he did. Was it at the Oscars
Yes.
where he sang his song? I think he cemented himself that day as Ken. And so I could totally see them shifting gears a little bit away from Barbie and kind of leaning into Ken's character for another film.
Yeah, I could see that too. I think my only problem with that is, or my only concern with that is that Hollywood leans to the white male and forgets about the white woman character. And it's really easy to say, oh yeah, man, Ken did so great. We're gonna do a Ken trilogy. We're gonna do 3 movies and a spin-off show, and man, it's so great and it's bringing in so much money. And then people will forget all about Barbie and Barbie #2 and all the Barbie possibilities. And so,
And they're there.
absolutely. And so that's what I'm saying. I think the way they did the film, which was an excellent film, I think there are many characters that they could expand upon. They could do spin-offs of in whatever manner they choose. Um, I don't think there should be a Barbie sequel, but I'm not in Hollywood, so it doesn't matter what I think. Um, I feel like no, I feel like a second movie would ruin it, but perhaps I don't know shit, and they go a different route. But I am much more interested in them continuing Barbie's story and the many Barbies stories than completely leaving Barbie and
Mm.
uh going down a Ken rabbit hole.
I would like to see a Barbie 2 about Barbie and the Barbies. Because Barbie entered, spoiler alert, Barbie entered the real world at the end of the first Barbie movie. So I would be curious to see how Barbie is doing in the real world because she made that choice.
Right.
And then, of course, we've got to check in on all of the other Barbies that were left behind.
Right.
Um, I think a Knuff series would actually be a limited series would be more interesting um, than a film or multiple films about Ken. I think sometimes when you make content more bite sized, it's more digestible. Also, we don't get crazy about it. Because a limited series, you've got more material. Sure, let's have it. It'll be funny and witty and cute. And we'd watch it, people would binge it, and we could kind of move on from it. I agree. I don't think that Ken should be centered, especially the way that the story is told in the Barbie movie.
Right.
I think if you move over to making it about Ken, you play into what the film is trying to tackle.
Yeah.
And people already feel that way with the way awards season went
Absolutely.
when it came to the Barbie movie. So I think it could end up somewhere on a Peacock or something like that with 6 to 8 episodes, and that would be cool. But I think if we're talking about big screen and we're talking about a sequel to the Barbie movie, I think yeah, we do go back and we see where Barbie went to the gynecologist. What happened after that? I'm serious. I'm not even trying to be funny. We don't know what happened to Barbie after she made the choice to go into the real
I
world.
know. I didn't like that part of the ending.
I had my thoughts about it, but I think when we're having this particular conversation, I think there's more story to tell.
Yeah.
They opened a whole can of worms that we didn't consider previously. So you want to do a sequel? There's story there. Um and there's also the other Barbies, like you said. It doesn't have to just be about, I forgot what she was called, but it doesn't have to just be about her. It was like
Default
regular
Barbie
Barbie,
or main
or
Barbie, regular
yeah,
Barbie, something like that.
it was something like that. It doesn't have to be all about her. We could even go back to Barbie Land, you know?
Yeah.
The Barbies try to escape. They see she's having a good life in the real world. They want to go too. How do we get out? I don't know, something.
Right.
So yeah, I don't know. That's my thought on it. I think there's a place for Ken. I would even love to see. I would even be okay with an animated series, like an adult animated series about Ken.
Nah, I don't
I
want to see that.
I would watch that. At least the first couple of episodes.
Nah, I don't want to see that.
Okay. It's
If
just
it's live action, keep it live action.
okay. I hear you.
Yeah.
That's my thought.
Gotcha.